worthy enemy. A fine strategy. Make way for a god. A fine strategy. Yes! Make way for a god! Mjolnir is ready. I approve. For Asgard! Make way for a god! A fine strategy. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. By my father's beard! Find me a worthy enemy. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. Make way for a god. By my father's beard! Yes! For Asgard! A fine strategy. By my father's beard! I approve. With haste! Yes! By my father's beard! With haste! Make way for a god! I approve. By my father's beard! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. Make way for a god! For Asgard! By my father's beard! Even thunder and lightning must recharge. With haste! Yes! I approve. A fine strategy. With haste! Make way for a god! Here's a taste of Mjolnir. A fine strategy. I approve. With haste! I approve. Yes!
One of your structures is under attack.
A fine
ศัตรูหาย
strategy.
ไป
Make way for a god.
Haste.
A fine strategy. With haste. A fine strategy. Make way for a god. With haste. I approve. A fine strategy. Make way for a god. I approve. The mightiest. With haste. The mightiest. Here's a taste of Mjolnir. I approve. With haste. Make way for a god.
ศัตรูหายไป
With haste.
One of your structures is under attack.
I approve.
Down damage.
With haste. Die, die, die! Father's big. A fine strategy. With haste. Mjolnir is ready. By my father's beard. Yes. With haste. By my father's beard. I approve. A fine strategy. Make way for a god.
Silent but
With
deadly.
haste.
ขอกำลังเสริมหน่อยฮีโร่ศัตรูกำลั
A
งไปเลนบน
fine strategy. I approve. Yes. Make way for a god. I approve. Yes. With haste.
ขอกำลังเสริมหน่อย
A fine strategy. With haste. I approve. A fine strategy. Make way for a god.
You're next.
A fine strategy.
One of your structures is
Make
under
way for a god.
Silent but deadly.
Yes. For Asgard. A fine strategy. Make way for a god. Here's a taste. Yes. Make way for a god.
massacre.
With haste. I approve. Yes. Find me a worthy enemy.
ศัตรูหายไป
Make way for a god. I approve. Yes. I approve. Make way for a god.
One of your structures is under attack.
A fine
The
strategy.
Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
I approve.
อยไป
A fine
เขากำลั
strategy.
งเสริมหน่อย
With haste. A fine strategy. Yes.
ป้องกันสิ่งก่อสร้างนี้เขากำลังเสริมหน่อยเขากำลังเสริมหน่อย
I approve.
ถอยไปโจมตี
Yes. Make way for a god.
Silent but deadly.
Yes.
You're next.
With haste. For Asgard. Yes. The mightiest. Make way for a god. With haste. My hammer is a sign of defiance. I approve. I have the will, but no mana. Find me a worthy enemy. The mightiest. By my father's beard. Make way for a god.
Retribution.
I approve.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
ทำอะไรก็ทำมาตอนนี้มันความโดนหายหมดแล้วเนี่ย
One of your structures is under attack. The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
A
The
fine
Hellborn
strategy.
have destroyed a Legion tower.
I approve.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Make way for a god. For Asgard. With haste. I approve. Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
Shadow Warrior.
With haste. Make way for a god.
เข้าปะทะตอนนี้
I have the will, but no man.
ถอยไป
Yes.
ถอยไป
Make way for a god. I have the will, but no mana.
ถอยไป
A fine strategy. Yes. I approve. With haste. Make way for a god. I tire of waiting. Mjolnir is ready. I tire of waiting. A fine strategy. I approve. By my father's beard.
ตินั่น
A fine strategy. Find me a worthy enemy. My hammer is a sign of defiance. Make way for a god. I approve.
One of your structures is under attack.
Make way for a god. Yes. A fine strategy. By my father's will.
Silent but deadly.
Asgard.
Double tap.
Yes. Make way for a god. You're next. A fine strategy. Make way for a god.
ถอยไป
A fine strategy. Yes. Make way for a god. A fine strategy. Make way for a god. Yes. A fine strategy. Yes. The mightiest. Thunder and lightning must recharge. I approve. For Asgard. Make way for a god. Genocide. A fine strategy.
ถอยไปถอยไป
For Asgard.
3 kills already?
7-6.
Gets the
Must
double.
recharge.
โอ้แม่เจ้า
One in a million.
ถอยไป
ไอ้กากป๊อกเต้น2 ดอก
โจมตี
Find me a worthy enemy. I
ระ
approve.
วัง
Yes. Make way for a god. A fine strategy.
ป้องกันสิ่งก่อสร้าง
I approve.
นี้
With haste. By my father's will. Yes. For Asgard.
โจมตี
Mjolnir. I approve. Yes.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
With haste.
ถอยไป
Even thunder and lightning must recharge.
ถอยไป ระวัง
Haste.
Yes. I approve. Even thunder and lightning must recharge. Yes. A fine strategy. Yes. Make way for a god. With haste.
ขอกำลังเสริมหน่อย
I approve.
ขอกำลังเสริมหน่อย
With haste.
ป้องกันสิ่งก่อสร้างนี้
A fine strategy.
ระวัง
Yes. Make way for our god. By my father's beard. Yes.
Don't everyone thank me at once.
A fine strategy.
เข้าปะทะตรงนี้
Yes. The mightiest. Here's a
But deadly. One blade, two kills.
A fine strategy. Yes, by my father's beard. With haste. A fine strategy. The mightiest.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
ถอยไป
I approve. Make way for our god.
The Hellborn have destroyed a Legion tower.
By my father's beard. Huh. I approve. Make way for our god.
Massacre.
With haste. For Asgard.
Ultimate warrior
Must recharge.
legendary. Quad kill.
By my father's beard.
โจมตี
Annihilation.
For Asgard. Yes. A fine strategy. Yes. The mightiest. A fine strategy.
ขอกำลั
Yes.
งเสริมหน่อย ถอยไป
Make way for our god.
ถอยไป
Yes. I approve. Yes. I approve. A fine strategy. With haste. My hammer is a sign of defiance. A fine strategy. Mjolnir is ready. Make way for our god. With haste. I approve. A fine strategy. Yes. A fine strategy. You're there. With haste. Make way for our god. By my father's beard.
7-6.
Recharge.
Double tap. Nemesis.
A fine strategy. Here's a taste of Mjolnir.
Legend blade, 2 kills.
I approve.